What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we are going to be creating a two-way sharpshooter. So with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Now obviously we're going to be making this build at the shooting guard position because that's just the staple position for a two-way sharp. You know, this is one of my favorite builds in NBA 2K22 and probably like a top 15 build I've ever made in a 2K game. That two-way sharpshooter went crazy. I'm gonna try to somewhat recreate it, but I know I'm not gonna get the exact stats and attributes or even badges that we had back then, but it is what it is. Enough yap, let's get into this build. So I went 6'6" on the height, I went 207 on the weight, and I went 6'8" on the wingspan. You could tweak those settings to your liking, and then this is what I went with for the attributes. I went 75 on the close shot, I went 65 on the layup, 56 on the drive and dunk, 25 on the stand-in, and then 35 on the post control. Now, I just really went with close shot and drive and layup because that's really the only thing I need, you know, for some layups, some dunks, and, you know, some floaters and whatnot. Everything else I'm not going to really be too much worried about because this build I'm going to be putting the ball on the floor and shooting that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So we're not really too concerned about dunking and finishing and all that other stuff. Moving on to shooting, we do have a 90 on the mid-range, and we have a 91 3-ball getting a silver dead-eye, limitless range, and gold set shot specialist. And then we also have +5 that we can throw on here to get some better badges for our shooting via our mid-range. Since this does go up to a 97, we can get a 95, which is going to get us at least 2 more Hall of Fame badges. Then for the free throw, we do have a 90 on the free throw as well too, which is nice. For the playmaking, we do have a 78 pass accuracy, a 80 ball handle, and a 75 speed with ball for silver lightning launch, bronze ankle assassin handles for days, and silver unpluckable, and then silver break starter and diamond with bronze versatile visionary. And then moving on to the defense, we have a 56 on the interior, we have an 88 on the perimeter, and then we have a 91 on the steal to go along with the 66 block. Now, obviously these, stats are pretty, elite as far as I'm concerned. You're going to have high levels of, perimeter defense and steal, which is more than enough for you to, get on-ball steals and for you to play those passing lanes like a demon. For rebounding, we're looking at a 48 D board with a 31 O board. Nothing crazy or, anything wild there. Like, we're not going to really be too concerned about rebounding. Our primary concern is playing defense and shooting the ball. Moving on to the physicals, we are going to have an 85 on the speed. We're going to have an 85 on the agility. We're going to have a 74 on the vertical. On the strength, excuse me. And then we're going to have a 75 on the vertical. 85 speed, getting us that slippery off ball on goal. Agility, 85, getting us on ball menace, pick dodger, shifty shooter, and slippery off ball. That strength is going to net us gold strong handle, bronze brick wall, and bronze immovable enforcer. And then bronze 75 vertical gets us bronze aerial wizard, which is just nice to be able to finish some alley-oops here and there. Of course, when we create our build, you see these shades of, and we see Derek White, we see Joe Dumars, and we also see Alex Caruso. And then, of course, we have our build name, which is none other than the two-way sharpshooter. So there you have it. This is my two-way sharpshooter build for NBA 2K25. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. And, of course, more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.